Across the ring on my right is the defending world champion, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with multicolored trim, and fighting out of East London, South Africa. He weighed in the same weight as his opponent, 118 pounds even. His outstanding record stands at 21 wins, no losses, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making the 6th defense of his title. Here is the undefeated IBF Bantamweight Champion of the World, Kid Dynamite Mbulelo Botile. Fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing white trunks with red trim, fighting out of his hometown of Cincinnati, Ohio. He weighed in at the bantamweight limit of 118 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with 15 wins, no losses, 1 draw, and 14 big wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the 1992 Olympic bronze medal winner, currently ranked the #1 IBF Bantamweight contender, known as the Cincinnati Kid, introducing Tim Austin.
Okay, gentlemen, you've already received your instructions in the dressing room. It's for the IBF Bantamweight Championship of the World. I expect a clean championship fight. Just obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Obey the bell. Touch gloves.
All right, so we're set to go. Bob Sheridan and Mbulelo Botile. Again, of course, the Olympic bronze medal. Top of the show say, well, he was most of Tim's family, and a lot of his #1. Botile to the left of your screen. Austin goes to the jab. Nothing as a professional because of the training into his jab the way I'd like to see him. He's backing off a little bit, but Timmy's a little bit too smart for that. He's the type of guy that likes to go to South Africa, that poor section that Nelson. And you see the champ keeping the pressure on. This is a better second round for the champion with that jab. Do is step up into that jab. He's got to hold him off with that jab. When he does not keep that jab out there, Botile is able to land. And Tim has got to keep that jab, let it fly right here. Bang! Just like no power with the left hand there. When you get him a little bit closer and you set that up off that right jab of his, now he needs to slide down the ropes and get out. It's the way to fight him. Botile able to execute a lot of things, but Tim having a better third round here. Inside the mouth or on the left, just swabbing out his mouth in between rounds. Executed, but he gets lazy with it every once in a while and allows. There's a body shot with that left hand that Aaron Snowell is screaming from the through. And there's another one getting through. Big shot that. Timmy had a technical draw when he was cutting the first one. Dug to the body that time, and you hear them in the corner of Tim Austin saying, see if he can execute it. When he feints right, there it is, the right uppercut came. Problem. He's able to score. Now he gets off Tim. And you see Botile trying to keep the pressure on and landed a couple of good shots there. Tim needs to get off the ropes here. He can't stand in the corner. Back on the ropes, he can't move back, and that's when he's fighting his best. When he moves back and then comes back in, plants his legs and fires. Nice right hand got through that time by Tim. That was more of a right hook. Caught him again up on the toes. And you know, the lack of appearances in the ring for Tim. Aggressive though. Botile. There's the big left hand that Tim's been looking to throw. Mbulelo Botile. Botile, a quiet sort of guy. And Tim Austin, a quiet sort of guy. Two very, very nice guys, as well as Z and Goose when they're not that busy. And this time he counters real good, and it's scored as a knockdown. And that's exactly what Tim needed. Counts up to 5. He's just one of those flash knockdowns, but it's the first knockdown in the fight. And that's exactly what Tim needed to do to get his confidence going. And that's because in between rounds, his guy said, hey, you got to turn it up a notch. And that's what Tim is trying to do. Nice counter punch, dropped him. Botile continues to come back in this corner. He needs to slide down the ropes. Instead, he just fires inside. I like that because it's showing the aggressiveness. Timmy was almost lulled to sleep, and then all of a sudden he turned it up a notch. He took a pretty good shot that time by Botile, and he absorbed it. Botile surprised by that flash knockdown. So a very even round, which was going to be a good round for Botile. Tim turned it around by knocking him down, and now Botile coming back, and Tim answers right back. We've got us a real good fight here. This is the war that Botile wanted to drag Tim into. Tim getting clipped again. Fight, in spite of the fact that it's Botile that's coming on all the time. He's looking to counter him now. Boom, bang, he catches him and almost pushes him down, but with the punch there and the referee moving towards him, he kind of got away with pushing him down. Watch this, watch this. Boom, he clipped him behind the head and got him off balance and was able to of Puerto Rico and Dr. Ruben Garcia of Alice, Texas. Either way, I've got Austin stuck it into a heavy punching brawl, but when you have to, he's not holding him off with a jab. Now he goes with the 2 jab. As Tim with a short, crisp left hand, which put Botile back on his heels. That was the heaviest punch of this round. And actually, it was a better punch he landed than the one that he knocked him down with. That's what Tim needs to do more of. Nice right hand that time by Timmy. Caught him good, and he's in trouble, and he goes down. And I think he may have stopped the fight. He has stopped the fight. It's all over. This guy's out on his feet. Tim Austin is the brand new bantamweight champion of the world. The referee, by the way, did the right thing. He is very, very dazed, and Mark Nelson did the right thing. He's still totally out on his feet. He never actually went down. He got hung up in the ropes. It came in about 2:20 of the 8th round, and Tim was in a war. Look at the celebration going on in the ring. The biggest night in the life of Tim Austin. Austin has risen to the occasion, and there's not a nicer kid in boxing than Timmy Austin, who did a great job. Look at that. We'll have the official announcement. But I'll tell you, I was wondering if the referee was doing the right thing at the time, and by golly, he was right on top of it because Tim had really punished him. The kid was totally out on his feet. He's all right now, and now he complains, but at the time the referee stopped the fight, he absolutely did the right thing because his back was to Tim and he was going to get hurt. Sterling McPherson, who's a former world champion in his own right, is seated right next to me. Sterling, you trained some great fighters. I've got the stick mic now, and I got Sterling with me on it. And Sterling, I'd like to get a comment from you because you trained so many fighters. Timmy really rose to the occasion tonight.
He really did. I mean, I was really surprised to see him in the 6th and 7th round elevate himself to that other level because, I mean, when you get a kid that hasn't fought in 16 months, you look for him to tire in these middle rounds because of the hype of the fight and all the tenacity that's coming at him.
Watch this now, Sterling. Watch this where he catches him with his left hand. Bam, right there. He just grazed him by the chin and he kept throwing punches. Now at this stage, the guy's like hung up on the ropes, and I was surprised that the referee stopped the fight, but he's really out on his feet.
Yeah, he really is out on his feet. And I was really shocked too because I thought the ref was going to send Timmy to the neutral corner. I didn't know if the standing 8 count was in effect or not. Did you know that, Colonel?
Well, yeah, there's no standing 8 count here. There is in the state of Tennessee, and that's why it's confusing.
The knockdown, he could have given him a knockdown, but the guy never looked like he didn't want to get up.
Well, he couldn't really, Sterling, because when he did see him get up, I was seated right here. And thanks for coming over here, by the way, and sharing your expertise. But I know everyone in your camp is pleased for Timmy.
For Timmy Austin to see him win the title. And I hope the kid can stay active because he's a tremendous fighter.
The comments of Sterling McPherson, great champion is all right. Here's Jimmy Lennon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 20 seconds in round number 8. Our referee in charge, Mark Nelson, stops the contest. He's the winner by way of knockout. He is the new IBF Bantamweight Champion of the World, the Cincinnati Kid, Tim Austin.